Game Configuration 101. For many games, like our competitive market game, we allow you to adjust the group size. The group size does not have to equal the number of participants. For example, if you have 55 participants and you set the group size to 10, MobLab will automatically split your participants into 6 separate markets. And you will have the opportunity to complete the last group with intelligent robots, so that you have 6 groups of 10 participants. This allows you to plan a session without knowing the exact number of participants in advance. Check the All Play Only Robots checkbox to have participants interact with robots instead of with one another. This feature is helpful if you want to assign an experiment as an out-of-class activity that students can complete within a given period of time, for example, within a week. If you have 55 participants, you will have 55 separate groups where everyone plays with intelligent robots. This allows you to run a session without having all participants be online simultaneously. Game duration is the length of time the experiment will be available for participants. If you run an experiment in class, you can manually finish the game when your monitor screen indicates that all groups are done. As most experiments do not take longer than 15 minutes, you may stay with the default for in-class activities. However, if you want to assign an experiment for an out-of-class activity, game duration allows you to set the length of time during which the homework may be completed. For example, if you want to give participants 1 week to complete the game, set the duration to 168 hours. After that, the game automatically finishes. Set the number of periods or rounds under the Repetition tab to specify how many times you would like to repeat the game. Multiple periods may help students to better understand gameplay and often leads to better data and results. For example, set the number of periods to 5 in Prisoner's Dilemma. It is very likely that you'll observe convergence towards the Nash equilibrium outcome over the periods in the results. You can specify the length of a round or a period. For many two-player games, the default is -1, which means the group proceeds to the next round as soon as both players have made their decision. Some games allow you to set a minimum number of rounds along with a random ending probability. This uncertain ending feature may be used to simulate an infinite time horizon, which again may have interesting effects on the participants' behavior. The Basic tab allows you to customize the key parameters for a specific game. For example, you can modify the ranges from which buyers' values and the seller's costs are drawn, thus altering the slope and position of the supply and demand curves in the competitive market game. Remember, the preview button allows you to test the game with your specified parameters and take a look at sample results. Please refer to the guide for suggested key treatment variations.